Hey beauties, and welcome back. It's me, Lydia Marie. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I mainly do beauty content for women over 40, but everybody is welcome to join the beauty family. Today, you guys, we are doing this very cutesy, very demurtsy Valentine's Day inspired look. We're going to keep the eyes nice and light, a little bit on the cheeks, and a poppin' red lip. So if you want to follow along, go ahead and get your makeup brushes, grab a cup of tea or some water or whatever it is that you're drinking, and let's do some Valentine's Day inspired makeup. If you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button and turn on those notifications so you don't miss a thing. We are almost up to 1,600 subscribers, which is just crazy to me, but I'm so appreciative of you all being here. Everything will be linked down below. Everything is linked down below. Thank you guys so much for always shopping and supporting my links. I truly appreciate it. If you choose to purchase from anything that I ever link, just know that that commission goes right back in to supporting the channel. It costs you absolutely nothing. It just helps to support the growth on my channel. Let's go ahead and get into this lip because, this look with the popping lip, because the lip is popping, okay? For my skin prep, I'm using the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I'm going to use some of this just in the areas that I need it on my cheeks. I did prime my face as well with my Merit Great Skin Serum. I still like this a whole lot, but it's really a skincare ingredient, but it works well as a makeup prep step because it's so glowy and it's hydrating. So I'm going to put this on top of that. This is going to get tacky. Let this get tacky. I'm going to color correct with my e.l.f. Color Correct orange stick under my eyes and a little bit on my cheek. And for foundation, I'm using my About Face, the Skin Performer. I'm going to mix both of these shades. They will be down in the description box. I don't know what's in the air, but my under eye has been dry no matter what I've done, because I'm going to put the lighter shade on my cheek of this foundation in the middle of my cheek, and then the darker shade around the perimeter. But my under eye is so dry because for some reason my allergies and sinuses have been cutting the fool. I don't know if it's the change of weather, with the weather going from warm to cold or whatever. God. But I have been blowing my nose so much, and that really dries my skin out. Like, my skin has been extra dry. This is almost empty. I need to put it this way, but my skin has been extra dry, especially under my eyes where I'm already dry. Like, girl, putting this color corrector here and I can see every crease even though I prime my eye. It's crazy. I'm going to use the BK brush, BK 101, BK Beauty 101 brush to just tap this all over. Do you guys have any plans for Valentine's Day? I think Valentine's Day is on a Friday this year, I believe. Don't quote me. I don't have any plans yet, but if I do decide to do something for myself, I don't think I would have an issue, because I would like go to a bar, like a restaurant bar or something, and just sit at the bar. But you never know with it being on a Friday. Like, or maybe I'll go early in the day, like about 5, before all the couples come out, and just have a nice dinner on my own or something. I like to do something for myself. At least. Dang, this foundation is still so good. And you know, About Face has a new setting powder out, a loose setting powder. When I can, I'm going to buy it and try it. But maybe I'll put it out there and see if the brand will send it to me to try. You know how I love About Face? They should just send me some. This foundation brush is really good too. I haven't used it in a while, but it's really nice. It just tapped everything in. It's got a nice, it's firm but soft, and it has a nice angle. So you can just tap it in. It blended everything really smoothly. But that foundation, bomb. For my concealer, I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown Full Coverage Concealer in the shade Honey. This is my go-to full coverage concealer. And it still gives me a nice natural finish. I'm going to use here. And I'm going to give myself a little bit of a highlight today. And I'm going to do it on my chin as well. I need some dimension to my face today. A little bit on the side of my nose. And then I'm going to get my bronzer. Thread Beauty Complexion Stick in the shade 160. This is one of my favorites. And I'm going to go a little deeper today. And I'm gonna do, ooh, I always almost drop it, a little bit on my nose, just a smidge. We're gonna do some sculpting today with this look. This is something that you can wear to dinner though. Something wearable, still cute. We're gonna sculpt it just a little bit. And I'm gonna take just a smidge on a foundation brush and go around my forehead. And then whatever's left on my cheek, I'm gonna continue to blend that on my forehead. And I'm gonna start from darkest to lightest because I'm gonna let that concealer sit for a bit. And I'm using the Sephora Collection foundation brush. Yeah, the number 56 brush to blend this out. Starting to blend the concealer right into that bronzer. And I'm using a denser brush because I want to press the concealer in and have a nice amount of brightness. I know I haven't blended that side yet. That's intentional. Don't worry, boo-boo. But yeah, I want to know, what are y'all doing for Valentine's Day, if anything? And if you're with a guy or a girl or whoever, don't let them tell you Valentine's Day is a made-up holiday. Every day is a made-up holiday. Every holiday is made up. Somebody literally had to make it up and put it on the calendar. So, we not buying that. I'm gonna take some liquid blush from e.l.f. This is in the shade Pinky Promise, one of my favorite shades. It's the softer pink, but it's still quite pigmented. These are gonna last me forever because all you need is a drop. And with that same brush, I'm just take this off. What I did, my concealer, was this the one I did the concealer with? Hold on. Yeah, I think this is the one. I'm just gonna tap it in. We're gonna go over it with the powder brush as well, so no worries. A little high up on the cheek. Y'all, my hot flashes have been doing the most. Like, the most. I mean, even with my herbal supplement that I'm taking, I just feel like they just hit me out of nowhere lately. Out of nowhere. And I just be like an oven, and then all of a sudden I have a bead of sweat on my forehead and in my nose, and I'm like, I just did my makeup and here I am having another hot flash. Whew, girl, being a woman ain't easy, child. I'm gonna set my concealer with the Huda Beauty Peach Pie powder. I don't know why all of a sudden this decided to come all the way out of the daggone canister. Normally I have to shake it and toss it. So I have it on the muff, and you know that's too much. So on my other hand, I'm just going to share the powder out before I put it on my eye. This is going to save you so much time. I let my concealer dry down so it's no creasing. And I'm just going to tap what's on the sponge right here and get where I need it. Now it's all over my vanity, so that's fun. Do my chin around here. This really does work. This is a really great powder, the Huda Beauty Peach Pie powder. I like the peach shade because it just gives me a nice natural finish. It's not too bright, not too orange. Now we're going to set our contour and our blush. I'm going to be setting the bronzer contour with this color from Sephora. This is the Micro Smooth powder in the shade Hazelnut. So it's a nice lightweight powder. It's just going to lock everything in and still give us a nice little bronze because the color is darker. Just bronze it up with our face. And then I'm going to take a brush and lock in the nose contour that I did. I'm going to go over my right here with the brush and just kind of start taking that into my right here. But I'm locking in this nose contour or nose bronzer that I did just down the bridge of my nose. So for my eyes, before I do the second layer of blush, but I really like how my face is looking right now. For my eyes, I'm going to be using the Danessa Myricks Blooming Romance palette because I want to use these pinks right here. And this has the perfect shade of like a pale pink that I really want to dip into. So, and you know in this palette she has the pomade and then the powder formula. So I'm going to dip into this shade Dreamy right here, and I'm going to pop that right over my lid as a little bit of a base. That is so pigmented. I still love this palette, and I think this one is my favorite over the Groundwork Neutral. I think the Neutral does a lot more for my face than my eye, but I still love this pink palette like a lot. And I want to use this because it doesn't have shimmer in it, because we're going to do a super bold lip. So this does not have shimmer. Next, I'm going to take another blending brush and I'm going to go right next to it. I'm sorry, right here for the shade Crush. And I'm going to dip it in a pomade first. And I'm going to put that right on my lid as well. And just kind of have it look like a little ombre effect. These are so nice and so blendable. And you can use these as lip liners, as blushes. I really love that shade. So that's the pomade. You see how much I got with the pomade? And then I'm going to go over it with the powder. And just take that off. And then I'm just going to press the powder in for a little bit more intensity. I just want my eye to be pale pink. Like that. Okay. So we got that. And I'm going to do the other side. Take that. And I'm going to blend that right over that darker pink shade. I love how this smells too. It smells so good. Then I'm going to take the pomade and do the same thing. Just tap it right over that pink. And I'm going to take it all the way kind of back here. And then I'm just going to start softening it up a little bit. Soften it up. Like that. Then I'm going to take a smaller shading brush like this, a little bit of a round brush, and we're going to dip back into that shade Dreamy, and I'm going to use the pomade, and I'm going to pop that right in the corner of my eye for a little bit of dark pink slash smoke. And I'm just going to take that and kind of flick it up towards my crease a little bit. Like that. I'm going to take some more of that Dreamy. I use the cream in the corner. I'm taking a little bit of the powder, and I'm just going to go around the edges and soften that up just a little bit. And kind of go up into like a little wing motion here. Like that. And like that. Boom. That's the eyes. Other than liner, which I'm going to add, and mascara. And then we'll come back and smoke out the bottom lash line with one of these colors. Do the blush. And then we're going to move on to this amazing red lip we're going to do. I'm going to powder up my face with the Sephora Micro Smooth powder to bring everything together. And I'm just tapping that in because I don't want that bronzer or contour or anything to move. I just want to set it. I'm going to tap it over my forehead. You know what I'm going to do tonight? I'm going to watch the Golden Girls while I clean up. I haven't watched the Golden Girls in like a week. Normally I try to watch it like every day. It's like my comfort show. And I was like, dude, I need some laughs today. For my blush, I was going to do the Luna Magic blush, but I think I'm going to do something a little softer to match the softness of the eye. So I'm going to go into this e.l.f. primer blush, primer infused blush in the shade Always Blushin'. I think they still sell this color. I'm pretty sure they still sell this particular color. but I will link it and see if it's at Ulta or something. But see how soft that is? It's just a nice soft shade. It goes really well with the e.l.f. liquid blush in the shade Pinky Promise, but it is still very pigmented. And I think these are only like $7 as well. Okay, so I wiped off my lip balm that I had, and I tapped my lips with a little bit of powder just to kind of make the lip powder not move. I'm going to go in with the lip bar. This is the Straight Face lip liner. It's a red one. And just line the outer perimeter of my lips. Kind of overline as well. I need to sharpen this pencil. Okay. In order for this to work, you need a liquid lip of some sort. So either something like this Maybelline Liquid Vinyl. This is the shade Wicked. I was going to use the one from the lip bar, but I'm going to do that one in another look. But you need like a liquid lipstick because this is going to act as like your second lip liner. So I'm just going to trace right over that red lip liner and give it a little bit more depth. And though these look glossy, they do dry down to a matte finish. So make sure you don't like interrupt it. Because you want it to stay put. Okay, let this dry down. And in the middle, I left it blank for a reason. I'm going to go over it with a hot pink gloss. This is from NYX. This is one of their Duck Plump lip glosses, and it's in the shade Bubblegum Bay. And we're going to do that little ombre action just right in the middle of my lips. You can also do this with a lipstick if you want versus a gloss. But I like this color a lot. And then I'm going to go back over it. That's so pretty, girl. This lip gloss is bomb. It is actually a true plumping gloss, so it's going to start to tingle here in a minute. But I'm just going to go right around that line a little bit more with this Maybelline. Like that. Yes. And this is the final look. See how it all melted together with the eyes nice and subtle so the lips could pop? Or you could do the opposite and make your eyes pop, stand out, or make your cheeks pop and have a subtle lip. But I just was feeling, I'm feeling a red lip. I'm feeling a little zhuzhy. So yeah, I like this combo a lot because even though it looks glossy, this vinyl ink lipstick is drying down, and when it dries down completely, it's going to just be a gorgeous matte, but a more natural matte look, not so drying. But I really like that. I really like how the cheeks turned out. Full transparency, I filmed this look the other day on Monday night and I hated it. I went back and watched the video. I had on the same sweater and everything and I hated it. I was like, this looks a mess. My skin looks dry. I just hated it. So I scrapped the whole video yesterday. And today I was like, let me film this Valentine's Day video again. So I like this so much better. So much better. Everything just looks more pulled together. What do y'all think? All right, beauty. So thanks so much for tuning in. If you made it this far in the video, please remember to give me a thumbs up. Everything will be linked down below. Thank you guys again so much for always shopping and supporting my links. It costs you absolutely nothing. Your price will not increase if you choose to decide to purchase an item from the links that I list below. It just goes right back into helping me support the channel. I may earn a teeny tiny commission, but I thank you nonetheless for your support. If you made it this far, you have not hit that subscribe button, I hope you consider doing so and joining the beauty family. Hi again to my new subscribers. I will be back here with a fresh video for you guys very soon. I really like this lip combo, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. See, it's more to life than a brown lip. I'm telling you, this is perfect. I love it so much. Okay, anyway, thanks y'all for tuning in. I will see you back here real soon. Bye.